It's another day in the neighbourhood of who knows where Humphrey is acting like his true usual bratty self. He kicked the chair that Molly is standing on, or Millie, and it turns out that Millie and Molly usually tolerate Humphrey's bad behaviour. But one day, Humphrey went as far as to pull Millie and Molly's cats by their tails. He then proceeds to insult the cats by saying they're dumb. They decide to come up with a plan. So they peep behind a bush, and then they look at Aunt Maud. Now, Aunt Maud can be a bit snippy. So, Millie and Molly decide to trick Humphrey into thinking that Aunt Maud is an alien by saying that Aunt Maud's garden, full of lots of stuff, is where the aliens come. Aunt Maud is snippy all the time, but Humphrey still thinks that she's not an alien. One day, Aunt Maud starts watching TV. Humphrey is behind the house. Humphrey thinks Aunt Maud is an alien. Humphrey has got a lot to tell the story. He tells everyone that Aunt Maud is an alien who's grown 1 trillion vegetables. They have repaid Humphrey for being such a little Humphrey says that the aliens will probably land right at the school. The teacher tells everyone that it's not nice to make fun of Humphrey, as if brats don't deserve punishment. Humphrey runs out of the school. Everyone thinks that they've gone too far, because apparently they don't want Humphrey to be laughed. Humphrey has got a net. They think that the only ones who know the truth that Aunt Maud is an alien. The two decide to tell Aunt Maud what Humphrey is doing, making up a story. Aunt Maud keeps They decide to stop Humphrey from making up a story that Aunt Maud lives in something alienish when he was the one that made that thing. Millie and Molly tell Humphrey that he must never, ever capture Aunt Maud. The two mentioned that Humphrey was mean to Marmalade and Tomcat. Millie and Molly said that they made the story about Aunt Maud being an alien up. Humphrey traps a box onto Aunt Maud. The box falls into the tree, and no one has ever seen Aunt Maud so snippy before. Well, Aunt Maud is dragging Humphrey, the not-so-very-nice kid. They tell Aunt Maud that they heard someone say that they were going to zap people, and apparently the zapper was for gardening. Aunt Maud yells at Humphrey and says that she will call Humphrey's mom, while Humphrey has to do stuff. Let's summarise. Humphrey spent the start of the episode being a complete menace by pulling Marmalade and Tomcat's tails. Everyone laughed at him in the end, and the teacher actually scolded them for laughing at him. Humphrey can get bullied. Hello everyone, I hope you all enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because it really makes the channel grow. Hit the road, Happy Toad.